Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries Tarot. This is going to include an astrology summary for the week. Scorpio, this is for Scorpio sun, moon, and rising sign. Always check out your sun, moon, and rising sign, as sometimes you relate more to your rising sign or moon sign message. There are 12 messages that I create every single week for all zodiac signs. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so that you know when I upload your favorite content. There will always be an extended reading as I unfold the cards. Oh, there's a hider here. That's really cool. There's always an extended reading that I invite you to join me with. The link is down below in the description box. I'll attach it to the top of the comment section. I'll pin it to the top of the comment section, and then I will attach it in a card, a little link right above toward the end of the video, so you can jump right to it. Scorpio, the energy for you guys, your ruling dignitary Pluto, throughout the week, the sun is going to get closer and closer to a Sun-Pluto conjunction. And that is going to be a powerful time of wanting to change yourself, of understanding and realizing your full capability and capacity, as well as having a brilliant, powerful allure about you, energy about you, confidence. A confidence and an authority to your person. So that's going to impact all of you. For those of you right now who are second decan Scorpios, or sort of early to mid Scorpios, say around the first week of November, this is where the South Node is conjuncting your natal sun. And for those of you who, the South Node has been there for a little bit, a while now. So if you are feeling a kind of comfort or an opportunity to just be comfortable in your own skin and really learn and understand what you're good at, that's fantastic. But this conjunction between Venus and the South Node, there's a square that forms this week between Venus and the South Node and the North Node, is going to be asking all of you, but especially you guys, is going to have a major impact on relationships, or how you feel about your looks, or what you value and appreciate. A square is going to bring up challenges with regards to these situations in your life, to try to say, hey, have you gotten too comfortable? Have you checked in lately? So just FYI, it's that Pluto conjunct the sun, because by the end of this week, it's going to be a tight conjunction. It's going to be under 5 degrees. So expect that there is going to be, it could even be a sense of, I don't want to say stubbornness, authority, a sense of confidence that you haven't felt in a really long time, and really not willing to take crap, and being willing to just walk away from something and let it end. Let it be done, because you have this sense of yourself where you can create something else or build something else. It's like it is a do or die. It could be a do or die situation this week, not literally, but in terms of, I am willing to let the old be done, and I am willing to make space for new. I'm not afraid of it anymore. There's an embracing. There's such a confidence and an authority to this energy for you that I really think it's very powerful and strong week for your confidence levels, and your ability to move people, get things done, and take authority over your own life. Let's look at the cards. Interestingly enough, everything is coming out in the future. Almost everything, because this is my future section. We start here with something that you were extremely worried about. Could have been something that was keeping you up at night. Could have been the death or a loss of a loved one. Whatever it is, these are thoughts that kind of plague you or haunt you and really interfere with your ability to function or be healthy. And this is the devil, which means the two are working in conjunction with each other. These are obsessive thoughts. This is an obsession, especially with regards to a relationship. a sense of what have you been obsessing over, or how are you attached, or maybe attached to somebody who is obsessed with you, or in any way, shape, or form been scared or worried about your attachment, or your attachment itself being what legitimately consumes your mind. For some of you, this could also be work, because remember, Pluto is in Capricorn, and this is Capricornian energy. This sense could have been about work. Am I being valued at work? Will I get a job? Or are people really fucking with me when it comes to the work that I do, or who I do the work for? This could you're just dealing with a very malefic energy that is trying to be imposing and take control, and really causing a lot of stress. Now, moving on into the future, we have Temperance. So being able to, and this is the Magician, take your authority back and make it work out. Make something function that was dysfunctional. So this situation right here, which we will get deeper into, I will definitely get more details. But this is working things out, or finding a way to peace and resolving those issues. And then there's the Magician, which means it's you that's doing it. And this is where I thought, oh, this is really cool, because I only saw the Temperance card, and I realized there was a card underneath. So it's you that's sort of driving, but from the background, this peace or negotiations, or trying to work something out, or figure out a way for it to work for everybody. And then we have the Three of Wands. So there's a sense of looking into the future. There's a sense of investing for the future. I am going to go ahead and pray that none of you are trying to make deals with the devil. Because if so, you already know what you're getting into and who you're dealing with. Now, there is a sense of this card being a breath of fresh air, finally approaching a clearing in your life, and being able to see that there are other options out there. If you have made wheeling and dealings in the shadow, and you have been scared and hoping or wondering, am I going to make this work out? It looks like, yes, your ships are about to come in when it comes to something you were extremely scared of, especially if you were dealing with a very formidable person energy. It could be an authority figure, dealing with maybe even the law and restriction. This sense of, will it come through? Will it come through? This says that yes, it will come through, that your investments have actually will turn into success. Like you took the hard times and it's coming back around. But when is really what I want to get into. When? Let's pull a moon card to see what could be going on in the shadow realms. Confidence is your key to success. How many just got chills when I pulled that card? Scorpio. Confidence is your key to success, because you know that you're dealing with somebody who, the devil is unless you're dealing with a Capricorn, unless this is specific to, unless those of you are specifically dealing with a Capricorn, this is a very malefic energy. Now, if some of you have been struggling, or you fear, or you're scared to face some addictive tendency or behavior or thing that you have been stuck on, and that's that South Node, especially that South Node, those of you who are those second decant Scorpios, that mid-Scorpio, those mid-Scorpio birthdays, there is a sense of getting too comfortable, or so that could be like October 30th, 31st through like November 6th or something like that. There's a sense of getting too comfortable right? And wanting something so intently that you decide on it, and in some ways this is coming out the other side and figuring out how to actually make things work, or things will simmer down. Or if you guys are dealing with, like I said, especially issues inside yourself, this is the good news. This is the good message. You've got this. You will be able to grapple this demon and be able to get a hold of it and heal things. So for those of you who are struggling with those issues, absolutely, there is some beautiful result on the other side where you will be so happy that you face the fear, that you face this fear. Confidence is your key to success. So this is about believing in who you are, and that moon, and not only who you are, but believing in how valuable you are. And that is, let's really dig deep into what this card is saying. Confidence, so your own understanding of your own value is your key to success. So if you want to survive whatever this devil energy is, it's you believing in you that is the absolute secret to you getting out of this grip, or the grip, if you're the grip of whatever this is, whether it's something you're struggling with internally or somebody that you're struggling with externally. It doesn't matter. What matters is realizing that you're valuable, realizing that you have an intrinsic worth, and realizing that, yeah, there is options. There's something else beyond this. You're not stuck here. You may only see what's in front of you right now, but ultimately there is something, there are other options, and you will be able to succeed and make it work, and you will be happy that you did. Happy that you did figure out a way to make this work out. And like I said, this was hidden. This is a sense of yes, you can do it. Maybe you didn't even realize you could do it. Whatever it is, leave the comments below. I would love to know what it is, because I think that's really personal, right? That's to the individual. But Scorpio, we have so many details and so much more to go. Who or what is this devil? There's an offer of love here that you've been waiting for a while. Could be an offer of love, could be a proposal. I think what the cards are saying, let me just, hold on. You were stuck in something. You were stuck, maybe obsessing over a person, place, or thing, whatever it was. 5 of Cups. This is telling me 4 of Cups and Ace of Cups, to get the Ace of Cups together, plus the 5 of Cups in the past. You are finally able to overcome some huge disappointment, something that really let you down. You're over it. You're done with it. And maybe in some ways, I tell you, things don't come out in the past unless they're directly impacting what's happening now. Even though you may have gotten over it, or thought you got over it, or moved on from it a long time ago, emotionally that was not the case. This still stuck around and was influencing, you know, how interested you were in taking opportunities that would have really made you happy. You've been saying no. You've been disinterested. You've been like, no. But ultimately, this is about overcoming that and finally realizing something was stuck. Something did stick you. It did. I'll tell you, lots of times we don't even know. We get so used to carrying the pain around, we don't even realize that we've built our whole new life and our whole new persona around being in pain all the time in order to not feel it. But this is about realizing it. And for the first time in a long time, you being able to, oh my God, see an opportunity in front of you, especially when it comes to love and relationships. This could have been somebody who wasn't interested, or was bored with, or hadn't wanted to be dating, or was so obsessed with a past relationship they weren't, you know, they really weren't open to anything that was new. And now all of a sudden they're seeing something beautiful in front of them. Now, let's keep going. So that implies that that's what the devil energy was. It was something that was rooted so deep in you, that had disappointed you so long ago. You thought you were over it. You thought you'd moved on, but emotionally, it was still controlling you. Whoa. So, this is the Ace of Pentacles. It's like the sun has finally come out. And that's what's going to happen. Throughout the course of this week, Scorpio, the sun will get closer and closer to Pluto, your ruling dignitary. And it will imbibe Pluto, or that energy will combine so that you will make a change based on what is good for you, what is right for you, feeling good about yourself, not feeling shitty about yourself. Oh, this is some good fucking cards. Oh, hold on. Just wait a moment. Let me finish. Okay. Let's go over the cards that just came out. You have the Ace of Pentacles, which a lot of times is like the sunshine. It's like finally there's sun again. Finally like there's opportunity. There's hope. Forget about hope. There's faith again. There's light again. There's happiness again. There's joy again. This is also an opportunity that comes for you. It's immaterial. There's something material about it since it's pentacles. Doesn't always have to be money or work, but it's something material, like tangible. This opportunity that gets handed to you that is a huge success for you, which means you've worked really hard to make this work. You've been working really hard on something. This is exceptional news because it means that you are 100% going to get recognized. Maybe it was you that bought the opportunity to somebody else, and you're the one that finally breaks through somebody else's obsessive mindset or laws or rules or regulations, and you finally get the approval as in legal approval, certification, stuff like that, or you finally get the recognition that you deserve. And this is Six of Cups saying that, yeah, now people see that you deserve it. And I love this card coming toward the end of these other cards, because what it says is now you're finally able to let go of all those feelings and all those things that were not filling your cup, right? This could have something to do with the full moon that we just experienced, Cancerian energy. So it could have something to do with your family or emotional connections that weren't filling you. That it's almost like a waste of your emotions were going into these things. But now that's not the case. But no, now is what it's saying is I'm done. That's why the full moon is here. It's like, I'm finished. Right? And that's what that beautiful conjunction between the sun and Pluto does. It gives you confidence, especially you guys, to not be afraid of change. And remember, Scorpio, you sit on your emotions. You hold them so deep, but you keep them there. That's part of being the fixed water sign, right? But holy shit, when the sun conjuncts Pluto, this is like, I'm done. I'm really fucking done. And I love that energy for you, because when you're done, you're done. And when Pluto kicks in and the sun gives you the confidence to just end shit and finally walk away. Ooh, I can't even. Okay, how is this impacting Scorpio's future? How is this impacting Scorpio's future? The Hermit is here, so it could mean that you are going it alone, or deciding to go it alone, or want to take some time off and spend it alone. We've got two more cards that I will definitely reveal to you, but let's first get more details about how this is going down. Page of Cups, there's a new love offer or opportunity. This is the Hierophant. This could even be an engagement. This could even be finally getting the engagement and making the decision to move in with somebody or be with somebody, meeting somebody, or feeling that love again and feeling that possibility for long-term commitment. Let me go over the cards that just came out. We have Page of Cups and the Hierophant that came out together, which is an offer of love that will end up long term. Of course, this could, and please always take all the energy I describe here where it resonates in your life. And so it could even be describing somebody in industry, or a boss, or a job, or a new career opportunity that is just so valuable. And this is what I mean long term. 10 of Pentacles means you'll have money for years to come because you have the Knight of Pentacles here, or which means slow and steady, methodically allowing it to know how to treat it, know how to take care of it, and realize just how precious something is. So something is coming to you at just the right time, where after all this bullshit, you're gonna know, they're gonna finally realize just how precious you are, or you're gonna realize just how precious they are. And so you're going to be integral. Remember the Magician's on the table. You're going to be integral to keeping this working and keeping this going for the long term. So this is some sort of proposal that ends up in a long-term successful union where both people are realizing just how valuable what they have is. Let's get into these next two cards in the extended. I will see you guys there. The link is below and right above.